Happy tomorrow, folks. Now, I reviewed quite a number of lavalier microphones that I kind of need to make a name for this. So I came up with one. Welcome to episode 3 of Lav Lab. Alright, now with that terrible intro out of the way, let's get started with this review. So today, I will be reviewing for you COMICA's WM100 Plus A wireless lavalier microphone kit. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Now to open the box, there are actually 2 flaps here that you need to remove. So then you're just going to lift up and then pull forward, and there you go, now you're in the box. And on the inside, it looks like that we have a little carrying case. Nice. I'm done with that now. So inside we have a couple of belt clips, that's to put the transmitter onto your actual person. We have the connectivity cable, we have the microphone, and we also have a couple of wind filters. Nice! We have a second microphone because this is a dual transmitter kit. We have I think this is a charging cable. And then finally we have a little XLR cable because this is one of those fancy lavaliers. Alright, that'll do it for that pocket. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one here. Alright, for this pocket we have a user manual, which I will read off camera. We have a cold shoe attachment, and we also have a silica gel packet. Don't eat those. And then underneath that, there we go. There is our transmitters and our receiver here. Now I'll be honest, the design of these, it's pretty interesting. They do kind of look like walkie-talkies, but these ones look like ones that can deliver. But don't judge a book by its cover. They may look the part, but they could be horrible. And that's what I'm here to find out. Alright, now let's go ahead and talk about the design of this. So, yeah, as I mentioned, it does look like a walkie-talkie, but it still looks pretty cool. Taking a look at the front, you can see that we have our plus and minus buttons here. We have a set button right here, and we also have our on-off switch right here at the top. At the top, you can also see that we have 2 indicator lights. One says RF and the other one says IR. And as far as I know, RF stands for radio frequency and IR stands for infrared. Which I'm not entirely sure what that's for because there's only one spot for your microphone and another one is, I believe, for a pair of headphones. On the left side, you can see that we have a charging port, and on the back, we have a little battery compartment, as well as a little screw hole here for you to insert your cold shoe. I like the design. It looks professional, if I'm honest. Now, looking at the receiver, it's pretty similar to the transmitter, except we got 2 antennas here, as well as an output and a headphone jack. Also, the indicator lights at the top will tell us which transmitter the receiver is picking up. So I like the design, and actually it's incredibly lightweight is another thing, so this won't weigh you down at all. So I guess there's nothing left except let's get into a test with this, shall we? So these things take 2 AA batteries apiece, so to test this, I'm going to need to go get a few AA batteries. Here are some. So you know how I mentioned that this had an XLR connector? Well, that's because most cameras, I think camcorders actually, offer an XLR input. So what I'm going to do is first we're going to just try our standard input here, and then we're going to move on to the XLR input. Alright, so now the receiver is hooked up to my camera, and this is the transmitter. So hello, 1, 2, 3. This is the COMICA WM100 wireless lavalier microphone test. Right, okay, let's go ahead and move on to the XLR input. Now, mind you, I don't exactly have an XLR input on my camera, but I do have the proper equipment for that. Alright, and just so everyone can see that I'm not fibbing here, here's the entire setup. So, hello, 1, 2, 3. This is the COMICA WM100 wireless lavalier microphone XLR input test. Yep, I think that sounded better. Now you see why I'm an XLR guy. Alright, now I won't lie though, there's something that I'm really confused about, but I'm gonna say that at the end. So I should talk about some cool things about this lavalier. For one, this thing offers 48 different channels for you to use. You know, just in case if there's any other interference with any other lavaliers going on, you can change it to a different channel. Additionally, 6 hours of battery life, and also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this when I did other lavalier reviews, I wish that they offered the option to change batteries right there, just in case you forgot to plug it in and it would set back your project. And COMICA listens! I know not to me, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said that before. And also, if you're in an open area, the transmitter will actually reach the receiver from 100 meters away, or 60 meters if you're in an area with a lot of obstacles. So given where I am, that's actually pretty beneficial. Now, it could just be me, but it does sound a little bit muffled, or I just have very bad speakers. So this is actually a pretty nice microphone. You get a bag, a ton of accessories, 2 transmitters, 1 receiver. What more do you need? All right, now here's why I need to talk about why I'm confused. So for those of you who have been around since I started doing product reviews, you'll know that the very first lavalier I reviewed from COMICA was their Boom XD2, and it's been my lavalier of choice ever since. But here's the thing now. This kit was actually 20 bucks more than this one, and this one sounds a little bit better. So why not save 20 bucks and get something that sounds a little bit more? I'm guessing that it's because this is more compact. It takes like a little bit more advanced technology to actually compact something, so that probably could be why this is more expensive. But I like this one. I could switch to this one, no problem. Real quick. That doesn't mean that I'm going to start hating this. Go with whatever's in your budget is basically what I can say. But I feel like this one has a tad bit more of a sound quality improvement. Especially if you have a camera accessory with an XLR input. I do feel like that this one is a tad bit of a step up from what I have, but there are like little small things that I could nitpick at. For one, I didn't show this, but the jack on the end, this is actually supposed to screw on to like properly secure your input cable. But at times, it doesn't really feel like it's grabbing on properly. Another one, both the receiver and the transmitter, unfortunately, do not offer a gain control. And that's important because if your microphone's blown out, it's bad. Granted, you could buy another accessory like an attenuator or something to help with that, but you don't necessarily want to spend more money on something that really shouldn't need fixing. On the bright side though, I do have my camera at a pretty low gain, and it's not really loud. I'm actually speaking a little bit louder than usual, and the audio signal's not even at its peak yet. But in the end, I do say that this microphone is probably the best lavalier I've reviewed. With the extra number of channels, the audio quality, it's just, I can't say it's perfect, but it's getting there. Maybe one day I will find that perfect lavalier. So if you want to upgrade, or if you want one, spend a couple $100 and get this, because you will not be disappointed. So that'll do it for this review on COMICA's WM100 wireless lavalier microphone. Let me know what you think about this review, and also let me know if this is a microphone you'd consider picking up. I'm curious to know your thoughts. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like on the video, and also drop a comment in the comment section letting me know what you think about this review here. If you're new to my channel, why not subscribe? And also, if you do, turn on post notifications. You'll get an alert whenever I upload a video, because I'll definitely have more review videos to come, so don't you worry. Or worry unless you don't like these videos. Also, for many of you who may have noticed throughout the video, I got my own official Blaze BeatDown t-shirt. If you would like one for yourself, there's a link down in the description. Why not pick one up? It'll help the channel out a little bit and show some support. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good yesterday!